podcast. Just wanted to share some things with y'all out there on the Hollywood Strip, Beverly Hills, Rodeo Drive, West Covina. We just had a blast. Venice Beach definitely was California loving. We loved it out there. So definitely another place to go to that we definitely plan on going to again. Thanks for checking me out and tuning in. But basically, man, just wanted to kind of talk to y'all about the T.I. and Tiny split up, you know, um, based on T.I. having two kids or expecting two kids this spring. So by two different women outside of the marriage, which isn't the first time it's happened, but Tiny actually stuck around, but I guess this time she's not. So just wanted to kind of speak about that and just kind of talk about my thoughts and how I feel about it. It's two different women. Those things happen a lot of times. Those rappers, pro athletes, that's just what happens. A lot of women just kind of throw themselves at them. Not trying to condone what T.I. did, but I mean, it happens, unfortunately. That's just how the game works. I mean, women throw themselves at the athletes. They want the money. They want the fame. So, it's something that's happened. Like I said, it's not T.I.'s first go around with having kids outside the marriage. But again, Tiny kind of stuck around, and that goes out to you women. A guy will do, what you allow him to. So, if you allow your guy to go do those things, and you take them back, I mean, what you expect? I mean, a lot of times, it's going to keep happening. So not trying to condone what he did, but I mean, a guy will do what you allow him to. So, again, unfortunately, that's going on, but that's just how it works. But Tiny, she decided to go ahead and file a divorce before Christmas after 6 years of marriage. They do have several kids together, but I mean, that's unfortunate. They just recently had a baby not too long ago. So, unfortunately, things aren't going to work out. But then Tiny went back on Facebook admitting that she cheated in the marriage as well. So, I mean, two wrongs don't make a right, but it's just a conniving move for her to do that as well, especially getting with Floyd Mayweather not one but two times. Is definitely a no-no. That's like, you break up and then you decide to get with your homeboy's best friend. It's definitely a no-no. T.I., he's known to be a tough guy, hardcore gangster rapper. That's definitely a shot at his image. So definitely was something conniving and definitely wasn't a good look. But those things happen with everything. And as well as when she said that she did not cheat, or it was just a picture when she was at Mariah Carey's party, that definitely wasn't the case when the video came out that I'm sure everybody saw with her grinding up on Floyd Mayweather, which was really, really funny. But I mean, hey, that's just how things happen. But I mean, I don't see how you could say that and you're doing your dirt too. But again, two wrongs don't make a right. But that's just how it worked. But yeah, she filed for divorce. So, I think it's just kind of funny since T.I. is kind of having all this financial issues. Now she doesn't want to stick around. She wants to divorce him, but not, doesn't want to have anything to do with the debt that they accumulated while they were married. Because unfortunately, T.I. has kind of been having some financial issues for a while. All started back with the arrest with the guns, and I'm sure you all remember when T.I. was locked up. His record label actually had to bail him out. I believe the bailout was about 1.5 million. So they had to put the money up for that. And, he's kind of been in financial debt since then. A lot of these rappers, they don't just make a whole lot of money. It may seem like they do, but, they got to pay record labels, accountants, security, different things, and you always trying to help your boys out in the hood. So, it's money coming out left and right. So, um, she wants to divorce him, and he doesn't really have himself together financially. So, like I said, at the end of the day, nobody really wins. There's the children that kind of gets hurt, as well as, definitely want to see a marriage work out. But unfortunately, that's just how things gonna go. Because clearly this is definitely not gonna work. Both people can't be cheating or have an open relationship in a marriage. That's just big trouble. That stuff just never works. So hopefully they can get it together, and everything works out for the best. But I say a lot of these women, they want the fame, the money. They want to have a sense of entitlement. And with T.I. being popular, I mean, they go on the road, and there's women at the hotel, women at the shows, want to come back to with them to the hotel. I mean, just a lot of different things when these rappers or athletes go out on the road to these different cities. I mean, stuff that you can't even imagine. I heard stories where, some athletes after the game come back to the hotel room, is women already waiting in their room, just ready. So, I mean, that's just the lifestyle of a celebrity athlete. I mean, women just go after that, for a big payday or just a sense of entitlement. So, that's something that's just never going to change. So, unfortunately, that's just the way things work. But, again, most men are as faithful as their options. If they have a lot of options, most likely they probably going to take action on it. So with these rappers and athletes, they got a lot of options. A lot of these women, they want that power and that fame. They want some of that money and that entitlement. So once again, guys, as faithful as our options, and having that money and fame, you have a lot of options. So unfortunately, that's just how the game works. But also, women, they can cheat just as much as men do. Same as with Tiny. She went on Facebook admitting that she cheated in the marriage as well. So as well as her, again, with Mayweather on 2 different occasions. After he dogged her, she decided to go back and get back with him again at the Mariah Carey party. So, I mean, women cheat as well. It's just not always the guys. Women can sometimes be the best cheaters. Especially, we might not even really be looking for it, but it happens. Women can be the best cheaters, the best cover-up people. So, she admitted she cheated as well. Again, 2 wrongs don't make a right, but unfortunately, this just goes to show you cannot have an open marriage, an open relationship, what have you. If somebody's cheating, somebody's going to be hurt about it. But I think both parties were very immature. Same as with T.I. posting those different videos and blogs, talking about Floyd Mayweather and dogging him and dissing him and, dogging his wife. Hey, it wasn't Floyd Mayweather's fault. It was the wife. You got to check your wife. Don't check Mayweather. I mean, she came at him. Even after he dogged her, she still came. So you cannot fault the man. You got to fault the wife. The wife is who's came at him. So she's the one that's responsible. You cannot fault the man. So I just didn't understand. I thought that was very immature. Same with Tiny coming out saying the things that she said about the whole situation. So just kind of trying to deflect everything from her. So again, 2 wrongs don't make a right. You got to be mature about it. I just saw like a lot of immaturity, as well as the stuff that's being posted on social media. Definitely immature. 2 grown people. Definitely can't be that way. But anyway, just wanted to kind of speak my mind out about it. Unfortunately, things didn't work out. Tiny kind of held T.I. down and was the reason why T.I. was able to be discovered. So she held him down for a long time. T.I.'s been in the game about 20 years. So remember when I first heard him back in Atlanta, I was in high school. So yeah, he's definitely been doing it and grinding for a long time. She stuck around with him. helped him get a deal, and unfortunately things didn't work out, but just hope the best for everybody in the party with T.I. and Tiny. Hopefully they can get everything resolved and be adults about everything. But just wanted to kind of put my insight out there on it, in my opinion. Hey, you tell me what you think. Comment, subscribe, hit the like, and I'll see y'all next time.